Okay, I think I'm recording. So anyway, this is my so-called perfect build. I'm gonna change this, blah blah, wrong one, that's not tactics, it's arms, isn't it? So Signet Mastery, Running Strikes, and burst skills have increased chance. I'll put a bow on, and an axe. Poison, I don't need swiftness, I'll put swiftness on my axe. On weapon swap, I'll try to do passive hit, weapon swap. Okay, this is where it gets weird because I'm not sure what to put on here, but I usually put courage, diviner amulet, leadership, because my friend showed it to me and it works pretty well. And I just tweaked it to my liking. I mean, you could always tweak it to yours, it doesn't matter. And this isn't really perfect, like I still die, still lose, but most of the time I win, and that's what you kind of want. And there's also a variation where you could use greatsword and mace, blah blah blah. It's up to you, really. I just like using this because of cleave damage. So, okay. Sigil of Battle, Sigil of Agility for shield and axe, Sigil of Doom, and Sigil of Courage for the bow. And what this concept does is really to keep resistance up as much as possible. That's 6 seconds, but like in intervals like 3 seconds, so you could have like a pretty long time to have resistance because the resistance interval is 3 seconds. And then you could also have this for 12 seconds, and the cooldown is also only for 16 seconds. So I think overall you could have a good amount of Condi resistance, but you also have Condi clear, so you're not kind of screwed if you do somehow not have resistance, which mathematically speaking will probably have no resistance for like 15 to 20 seconds. And usually I try to stay away from Condi. I mean, like, it's really hard, I know. And that's why greatsword would be good too, because then you could run and then re-engage. But I like this just because the burning field is nice and gives more might, etc. I use Signet of Rage and Signet of Fury just because I like using Adrenaline Burst for this specifically. It almost acts like another healing signet, especially if you have 3 stacks, then it's like 400 per second. With whatever my stat is for healing. That's boon duration. Which is only 36. I mean, it's still pretty good combined with this, because if you look at it, interval's 1 second. For this, the interval is also 1 second, so it's like 346 heal plus, if it's only 1 stack, it's usually around 200 heal. And I'll just accept. And I will continue this later. Actually, I'll just do Legacy of Forfire. Alright, so anyway, ignoring that, I do Defense, Discipline, Arms, Shield Master, Defy Pain, and Last Stand. Mainly so that I could have a longer stance duration. Also, and Last Stance counts as my my stability. It's pretty much my only stability, but most of the time, if someone can knock you back or fear you, you could always dodge back or block. Also, another thing I would like to do is you could shoot an arrow that blinds them. So if you see them like winding up or whatever to knock you down, you could just do this and it'll just have them miss. I mean, it's a 5-second cool. It's for 5 seconds. I mean, if they try to attack before it, then that's fine too. Because then their wind up won't be enough timed. And then what? If you're already in your stomping animation, then you'll stomp them. Anyway, so that was in defense, and this is discipline, warrior sprint. There's really no other thing that's good. Brawler's recovery, just because I think it's a good to have conditions removed, even if you have the resistance up. Sometimes they have boon rip. Boon rip exists, and I might have to change this in the next patch. So this is only for this patch, pre-Path of Fire. And then Burst Mastery, just so I could have more of this up. Critical chance, 100% critical chance for arms, rending strikes, and lesser sacred
The match starts soon.
sacred cooldown. Alright, and that was it. I will stop this for now.